All right, what's up, everybody? It's Brad. Mainly just want to test the new bot, see if it's gonna announce my live stream or not. So hopefully it does. Excuse me. But while we're here, let's go through the morning price action because there's a couple things I thought were pretty cool that I saw. So let me. First off, this is my normal view. I'm going to go to a bigger view, my single ES view, real quick, so we can focus a little bit. Plus, I don't have all the drawings and stuff, so it'll be clean. All right, this is the 1 minute. Let's look at the 15 minute because that's really all I really care to see right now. So here's pre-market, right, from today, and then we had this move up. Let's mark 8:30 price because Wiggler was asking about this and the significance of 8:30 price on the first movement and sort of the significance of it throughout the day. So we had data today, so it's a little different, right? We got a really strong move down. What we're typically going to look for is something not as crazy, right? So maybe just like a push to take these lows or something before we show the before it will show the real move up, right? It came down and it took like all the sell side here. Which is cool, you know. It was preparing for this shot up for the rest of the morning. Now, I talked a lot about using that and using the moves to figure out if we're in a premium or a discount, right? So this is something I would look at. Put a 50% fib on from the top, and just using the bodies to the bottom. Using the body, and that you want to sort of look for to be a reaction point, and you see on the 15 we sort of got it, but you see it more on the 5, right? So it came up through here. We went into for this action only, we went into a premium a little bit. It came back to go into a discount to shoot up further, right? Remember that. Now you want to look for gaps, of course. We're on a 5 minute, right? Look at that. Got a gap right on the line where we come down, dip into a discount, and come back up. So these are things you want to look out for. You know, you see this gap here, but the movement was so strong this morning that you know, maybe you see it come down, but usually you would see it here, but that's not even in a premium, right? So you have to keep all things in context, right? Like it was a big drop, so it waits to get into a premium before coming down to a discount to move back up. Now I would say you want to look at the whole range, right? So you look at this. Sorry, let me delete this one. And then this is our sort of whole range of today so far, premium and discount areas. But I honestly, it might come down back into here to shoot off. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We're bumping on a 15-minute gap here. We could very well come back and sort of balance out for the day. But another thing to look for, let's go back to the 15. Let's look at this whole move, right? Top of the body of the start of it, bottom of the body of the end of it. Look at that. Aligns pretty stinking close to the 8:30 price, right? So when we talk about a balanced price range, 8:30 price ended up being a balanced price for the move down that happened after 8:30, right? Now, how can you guess that? When 8:30 is happening, how can you say it's going to do that, right? That's when fibs come in again. Now, this is pretty advanced, so it's really hard to know when this is going to happen, right? But let's take a guess, right? Let's take a shot at it right now. And I haven't really done this much, so we'll be learning together. I do have a template that's a ICT one that he recommends. It just gives 0.5s, right? 0.5 steps up, 0.5 steps down. And look at that. I went from top of candle to 8:30 price, and the drop down just recreated that range again. Went down one whole movement from this price to this price, take the difference, add it again, and that's where it ended, right? That's why 8:30 is a balanced price. Okay, so how can you trade this? I mean, it's really difficult. You're gonna have to guess that it's gonna shoot down really hard to start out. But what you can do is when you see it starting that move, and you want to say, okay, where could it end? Obviously, it could end here at these lows. It just wants to take out the lows. But if it keeps going, then what do? You're looking at other things here, of course. But you can also just use a fib to do the 0.5 steps, right, to get a good idea. And now, as you see, these 0.5 steps are working pretty well, huh? So here's half of this range. Bodies have not crossed that. Pretty amazing, actually. Pretty amazing. So that's our range, right? This whole thing is our range. Our 8:30 price is our balance right now. So keep that in mind when you're trading this afternoon. Our balance is 8:30 price. Technically, we're in a premium, right? That could change. Just think about it, all right? Lunch is going to end soon, so I'll see you guys on Discord. Join the community if you haven't. Links in the description. Bye.